feel like I have the same shirt on that I had the last time.
Yeah, you need to like bathe and change your clothes.
I mean, for obvious reasons, it just makes sense for us to do a couple of these. I mean, we've said this before. We should come up with a clever slogan or a name and get our own like T-shirts. So maybe we should open it up. You know, folks, if you have an idea for what we should call this channel, I mean, I think grumpy old men who like bourbon.
That's right.
It's a little long, but it's a. We'll get your brainstorm started there. So you have thoughts or ideas, leave a comment. Best comment will win some of that 0 proof whiskey.
Yeah, we can probably get your wife Amanda to make a pie. So if you are the winner, she'll make you a pie of your choosing. She wouldn't care. She'll make it whatever you want.
That might be me making the pie, but yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll go for it. Let's do it. So for this tasting, I came across this new, new to me, Bourbon Tucker. I don't know that much about this distillery, honestly. No. But I remember I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I'm always a sucker for a cool bottle. And to me, like, this bottle's cool. It's a cool bottle. So I've had this. I've bought the 6-year a few times, and this is might as well read it here. Bourbon Tucker small batch bourbon whiskey, aged 6 years, 92 proof. This is batch number 28. I don't even know what the mash bill is. I don't think it tells me. But when I was at Total Wine the other day, what a store.
That is like Toys R Us for adults.
It is.
Especially bourbon drinkers.
Well, I mean, I'm
wine
sure
drinkers,
whatever you're into,
yeah.
I mean, it's there. But anyway, they had this Bourbon and Tucker, and it's got this cool little stopper. I don't know if it's a motorcycle or what it is, but limited edition bottle topper. So
it's pretty cool.
Invention of the motorcycle. But anyway, this is aged 10 years, same proof, 92 proof, batch number 8. So for all intents and purposes, this is a guess here. Same stuff, different age.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
I would assume, but yeah, I don't know that.
But that's my guess here from off the jump here. But it's been a minute. I know I've done a review of Bourbon Tucker, but that was ages ago.
This same bottle?
No.
Okay.
No. I've had 2 or 3 since then.
Okay.
That's good. I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So we might as well refresh our memories here while we're at it.
Kind of buttery bourbon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I think I get some corn notes there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get your standard bourbon ingredients right off the nose on this.
It smells hotter than the 92 proof to me. I think it was 92.
Yeah, it does. Right? If that's what.
92.
Yeah. I would guess at least 100. Man, that is.
To me, the most predominant is it's like I don't like eating corn on the cob, but it's like a buttery corn on the cob, right? That's the note there.
It really is.
All right, I'm going to give it a taste here. And that is really good.
That is really good.
It's hard to beat that, really. I mean,
that is Friday night around a campfire good. I mean, that is something that you could you could sip on.
I think if you're new to bourbon, this is one. It's going to buy you a minute. Mm-hmm. That first sip or two, it's gonna sting a little on your palate.
But the sting's really up front.
Yeah,
it doesn't really care. It's there and it's gone.
My tongue is like puckering, if that makes any sense. And it is more on the tip of my tongue, but the middle back of my palate,
you're just getting good flavors.
Smooth,
that's right.
Good flavors. And I suspect if you're newer to this, and I think this is a good one to try if you're already a bourbon connoisseur, this is a good one, right?
I agree.
But if you're newer into bourbon, I think this is a good one because the proof point is good.
That's right.
It's not gonna slam you to the wall too quickly. But I agree, this is like campfire right there.
It is. I mean, you could sip on this and tell lies all night long. So
yeah. There's some Buffalo Trace notes to this one.
There's a sweetness to it.
And I don't know if they make their own stuff. It probably says here on the bottle. Distilled in Tennessee, bottled by Bibb. And it doesn't tell me where it's distilled.
Yeah, distilled in Tennessee and bottled in Columbia, Tennessee.
Which, distilled in Tennessee, could be different.
A lot of that's right.
I don't. This Jack Daniel, do they do contract? I'm gonna guess probably not.
I'm gonna guess they don't. They probably don't want it in there.
Yeah. So anyway, we don't know that much about it, but it does have Buffalo Trace notes to it a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Any other thoughts on this one before we move to the 10?
It's really good.
I should look up these prices. I used to have this stuff memorized, but I think the 6-year is around $50 to $60, if I remember. Yeah. And I don't remember the 10-year. I don't think it was crazy.
And it's at least available in most places.
Yeah, you can find it. It's
Bible
not crazy.
Link, and then there's several places.
Yeah, you can find it. Mm-hmm. This 10-year, I didn't. First time I saw it, but again, the thing that pulled me in was the bottle stopper.
Yeah.
So, all right. Different nose,
completely. Yeah. And I would have guessed they were the same, aged 4 more years.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's the truth, they're different.
So the 6-year is a lot sweeter to me.
Yes. And I've always thought all bourbons have that magical year that this is their peak. And a lot of them will age past that, and it's kind of detrimental to the taste.
Yeah, I know. And so, to me, that's sometimes what happens when they get too old is then they start tasting like tree bark. And it's like, I mean, I'm okay with a little bit of oak, but sometimes they get a little bit too oaky, and it's like, hey, you went past your prime there. But
to me, like a Knob Creek 12 is about the peak.
Yeah.
And not that the 15 and the 18 aren't
They're
good.
Okay.
But to me, you get the 9, 12, and then it's like, okay.
I mean, and certainly when you start factoring in price with both of those, all right, I remember sipping this the other night, but it'll be interesting side by side here. Now, so that one drinks, go ahead.
Well, to me, the heat moved a little bit on me.
And which way did it go?
Towards the middle of my mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not on the front.
No, that's right. It's middle to back, where this is more front than done.
Yeah.
So,
to me, it's the sweetness is there still, but it's almost like to me, it's like a Twizzler or like a red licorice.
Yeah.
Like a cherry-ish type of.
Yeah, there's
subtle. It's not super strong.
Right.
Like maybe like even, well, I was gonna say Luden's Cough Drop, but that's a pretty strong cherry taste. But it's like a flat cherry Coke.
That is a good. Yeah, it is. I mean, the cherry's there. It's not overbearing.
No,
but it is. It's there.
And I don't really taste a lot of oakiness at all, really. Which I'm kind of surprised. I mean, it's a 10-year.
Very surprised, because that's usually what comes out.
Mm-hmm.
The older it is, the more oak you're going to taste in it, but don't so much.
The second sip,
and that
was not my favorite.
The second sip, I got more of a cough medicine-y.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
No, I get it. It's like NyQuil, cherry flavor NyQuil.
That's what it was. Yeah. That is true.
I don't like it better than the 6.
No, the 6 was,
and I'm sure the 10's more. I just don't remember how much more.
But look at the topper, though.
I know. But I have it now.
The topper.
So, I mean.
But yeah, to me, and I don't know what the 10, what did you say the 10 was?
I don't know. I can look it up real quick while you're chatting here.
The 6 is really good. I mean, it's something that, whether you're like John said, whether you're in
I think it's a great
entry bourbon or something that you could just for a 30-year-old drinker.
Yeah. Per Total Wine, it says that the 10-year is like almost $90. I would stick with the 6 all day. I mean, the stopper is cool.
Buy the 6 and get this topper off eBay.
Probably.
Problem solved.
Maybe instead of if you come up with the clever winning name for our thing, so we can get a T-shirt or whatever. I'd part ways with that. Yeah, if it's a good name,
that's pretty neat. I mean,
we'd have to agree that it's a good name. So if you have a good name, and you want this topper, I think a motorcycle enthusiast. I mean, it's a collectible thing. I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, buy the 6. The 10's okay.
Yeah,
but buy the 6. So, all right. Any other thoughts about Bourbon Tucker before we wrap things up today?
No, I think this is one of the few times where, to me, the 6th year is definitely is their peak.
Well, yeah. I mean, maybe 8's better. I don't know.
8's better.
10 is not better than 6.
10 is not better than 6.
So good to know. But anyway, thank you all again for tuning in, and stay tuned for our next tasting video here soon.
Thank you.